Hey everybody, I'm Jay.
And I'm Adam.
And we are Encounter Wargaming. And today we have with us some lucky contestants that won our Warmachine giveaway contest.
Sure.
So who do we have with us?
They're hand selected.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, it wasn't just random. We did actually hand select these guys. No offense to the other people who entered into the contest. We loved reading all your emails. It was great. And yeah, we decided to go with these lovely boys right here.
Lovely boys.
Love it.
Okay, let's talk about this guy. Who are you?
I'm Nick.
I'm James.
I'm Graham.
Alright.
Let's party. So here's the big idea. This is where we're going with this. You guys saw our video previously. We are doing kind of a white elephant style. We don't know what we're getting. It's going to be a Warmachine campaign where you don't know what army you start with. So we're going to open these mystery boxes back here. And if you've ever been a part of White Elephant before, we'll describe it a little more intense in a second, it can get a little bit hairy.
We're all well behaved. It'll be totally fine.
Yeah,
We're all fine.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're all gentlemen, right?
I wore athletic clothing today just in case.
All right, so it's gonna work like this, right? We're all gonna get an army. We're all gonna get a brand new Warmachine faction. We're gonna build it. We're gonna paint it in 2 months, and then we're gonna play a bunch of games together. It's gonna be good fun. We're gonna put it all on camera, all for you folks out there on the internets.
You.
So, what is Warmachine? Well, it's like steampunk.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Do you know the
yeah.
fluff?
Not really.
Okay.
Again, it's been 10 or 12 years since I've even dabbled in this game.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's my understanding it takes place in a fictional world called the Iron Kingdoms. Sort of steampunk fantasy reality, I guess. So you have sort of, like, my understanding, you have the kingdoms, and then just outside there's, what do they call them, the wastelands or the badlands or something like that, where all the monsters for Hordes live. So that's kind of the two games. You got Warmachine, you got Hordes. One's robots and one's monsters.
There you go.
That's pretty much
That's
the deal.
it. And so, like anything, they're colliding for territory, resources, ideological beliefs, all the fun stuff in the world.
That's what wars are usually fought over.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna ask 2 questions of all these guys. Why are you gonna take part in this? Why do you want to take part in this? And what is your hobby resume? Just so people can get an idea of who you guys are. Because everybody knows us, but I'm sure they want to know you guys too. So why don't we start over here?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm super excited to take part in this. I mean, I played a lot of 40K. Haven't dabbled too much in other miniature games, so getting to something new is awesome. I'm really excited to paint these up quick, learn some speed painting techniques, and really kind of just flex on a new army. I think. Hobby resume. Mainly 40K, some Space Wolves, some Chaos, bunch of conversions. We'll see how much I convert these guys, but
That's it.
I'm pumped.
It's worth mentioning Nick's conversions are absolutely amazing, and that's coming from a conversion freak.
Thanks, guys.
For those of you out there who listen to the podcast, this is Space Wolf Nick.
Yep.
You have him in the flesh.
Yeah, this is what I look like. Yeah, surprisingly.
You've been in a few of our battle reports before.
Yeah. I played Yorks a couple times.
That's true.
Yeah.
You guys know me, so you know my hobby resume. Played Malifaux, Infinity, all the things the other side we're getting into, but 40K, 30K. Why I want to do this is actually one of the greatest experiences I've had in miniature wargaming is learning Warmachine with a bunch of friends. And so this is kind of like a remake of that. And so I'm excited to just... Learning a new miniature game is really, really fun because, one, it brings new life to the old miniature games that you play because now you have this new perspective just on gaming in general and on a new universe. You get a fresh handle on just new painting techniques like you said, right? I want to learn something. So setting a hobby goal for that and yeah, just being with a bunch of guys playing the same game that you're all trying to figure out together is really fun. So you're up, man.
So yeah, you guys know me well too, obviously. And yeah, the fun part about participating in this for me is very much like you said, getting into a new miniature game. Now we do have a whole bunch of other new miniature games that we're getting into this coming year, but so we'll be adding this to the list of them. But once again, avid 40K player, dabbled in Warhammer Fantasy. I play Malifaux, dabbled in Infinity 2, I guess. Now we're getting into Gaslands, the other side, Warmachine. We got
Age of Sigmar.
Age of Sigmar too. Yep, both of us are hoping to get into that. So Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. And like Adam said, my fondest memory of Hordes is also learning with a bunch of cool dudes. Like, it was all the guys I worked with at the Scarborough store there, and we had a great time playing it, and it just sort of brought us out of our little 40K bubble. You know what I mean? To experience something that works very differently. It is turn-based, but it's not as turn-based. You know what I mean? There's not large books you have to flip through all the time. You have your nice cards right there in front of you and everything. So it's just a different experience than the usual Warhammer situation that we're in. So I'm looking forward to relearning it all over again.
Sweet. James, what you got, man?
So I'm excited to take part in this simply because I play a lot of computer games, and it's nice to step away from a screen, sit around a table, and actually roll some dice, hang out with some friends, and do it that way. My hobby resume: 40K player, Nurgle, all the time, every day.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Imperial Knights?
I got some Knights of the Renegade, Legio Mortis, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'm just really excited about learning something new and testing my skills and trying to be #1, I guess.
He's really into the NFL playoffs right now. That's what's going on.
Saints are playing right now, so I'm a little on edge. But yeah, that's about it.
Cool. I'm Graham. You guys might have heard me as the Dank Angel. Follow me on Instagram. It's the next best thing. I've been playing 40K since 11. I liken it to a heroin addiction.
That's a good addiction, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's good to step back from that scene and kind of try another company and another game mechanic or whatever. I used to play Warmachine Hordes back in the day with friends in university. We always just proxied the models though.
Serving student.
Yeah,
Little paper
pretty
cutout,
much.
like-
No, it was all like the fantasy models and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's cool to like try something new. It's not every day you just get an army of a random game that you might be interested in playing. So yeah, it's a good opportunity, and I'll probably enjoy it.
Great. All right, so this is how it's going to work, because we need to figure out who's taking home what army, and I'm excited. This is where the drama is going to take place, because we all have our eyeball on certain factions that we really want, certain factions that we don't want, and so we're going to see how it all goes. It'll be dramatic, hopefully. We'll see. Like we all said, we got a bunch of gentlemen here, so it may just be old and boring, but
Gentlemen to a point. Yeah, to a point.
until it comes
Take
to
my
business.
options.
Until I end up with Signar.
Yeah, until I end up with
Then I get stabby. Okay, so White Elephant, for those of you who don't know, basically we are going to draw the name out of a hat, which we forgot to make.
Roll some dice.
So we'll figure that out. Okay, so we got some names in a hat, and we're going to pull one out, and then that person gets to pick a mystery box, and then the person after them gets a choice. Do they want to steal what that person got in that mystery box, or do they want to take another mystery box for themselves, take the chance on what's in there? And that's basically how it's going to go. We have some exceptions because what we don't want is for these guys to end up with a faction that they really don't want. And so we're going to have one little mechanic at the end. We're going to kind of trade and see if we can't figure something out there. But yeah, we'll update you as it goes. But that's basically White Elephant. So it's going to be fun. The stealing can get a little bit crazy. And we've decided everything can only get stolen once in a round.
Right.
So after you draw someone's name out of a hat, each thing that's already in play can only get stolen once, and then we're going to draw a new name out of a hat. So what's in the boxes? We have Scorn. They're the big crazy elephant dudes with the big tusks, and they're into pain. And
Who isn't?
yeah.
Who isn't?
Fair
enough.
We have the Cricks, who are kind of like, they're just undead, soul-stealing, crazy people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe not people.
They're pirates too.
Yeah, yes, they are piratey, aren't they?
Yeah.
The Retribution, they're kind of like the super high-tech elves of this steampunk universe.
Okay.
The Menoth are the crazy religious fanatics, and the Signar are, I mean, they're kind of like the
They're
Ultramarines.
like the good dudes, yeah.
Yeah, and they...
I would equate them to the Ultramarines of the game.
That's right.
Totally.
Except more
They're even
British.
More British, and they like lightning.
Yeah, yeah.
True. Stormcast.
Sure.
Yes, Stormcasting Journals
There you
in
go.
a steampunk world.
Yeah.
Great. So there you go. So that's what's in the boxes. We're gonna have to see who ends up with what box. Stay tuned where we get names and a hat. All right, we're back. We got a hat for you. It just magically appeared right there.
Ah!
The wonders of
Power of
technology.
the Saints.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull a name out of the hat. They're going to tell you what they are aiming for and what they really don't want, and then we're going to go. So, Jason, why don't you do the honors, my friend?
Sure. Why not?
The suspense.
Greame.
Oh,
First
jeez.
Come on,
Alright.
dude.
First sucks.
Yeah.
All right, so
Unless you're the Dark
Because
Angels.
you have no idea what you're getting.
First Legion.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I want anything but Signar.
Okay.
Alright.
why is that?
I don't know. I think they're like kind of generic looking.
Okay.
I don't like ultra
Basic.
rains.
Importing your Warhammer racism into.
Yeah, racism.
Clean slate. Clean slate.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want?
Let me.
this one?
Let me grab Nick's. Yeah, I like that one.
There we go.
Pass the whole box down.
Oh, it feels good. It feels heavy.
Feels heavy.
It's mysterious.
Yeah, there's a star in that actually.
There's no metal
It
anymore.
makes you invulnerable.
Let me just say, I love the idea of mystery boxes. So let's pop it. Oh, Nelly.
Is it Signar?
No, it's the best thing. It's
Hey,
the first
hey,
one.
Yeah,
Nice.
Cool.
So what'd you get?
We got a robot. We got another robot. We got some smaller robots. Some tokens.
Hey.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are definitely
We got the
necessary.
battle group with Witch Lady. Yeah. Everything you need. And we got another robot. Corruptor Reaper Malice. That sounds pretty cool.
What's the big dude?
One down.
What's the huge one?
Oh, yeah,
What's the
this
colossal
is
guy? That's crazy.
the Kraken Sepulcher.
Every,
Man, there's two variants and they look freaking cool.
Awesome.
every
Nice.
time I hear that word now, has anybody seen that movie Juno?
Yeah.
Where she just like at one point she's like, and I came out of the water thing, ah, it's a Kraken from the sea, like
Kraken.
Yeah. So who was that?
Kraken.
Was that you? Oh yeah, that was me. Some crazy girl in my high school.
Wow.
And the Warcaster is Bane Witch Agatha. Agathia.
Cool.
Something
Okay,
I want to
okay.
later.
Nice.
She's got some spooky faces on her.
Nice.
There's definitely a couple people on the list who are gunning for tricks. So
Yeah, I was.
you were, and one other person is too. So we'll see. Could be some drama coming up, folks.
Definitely. Definitely drama.
All right.
Draw
So
the next name.
Graham,
Oh,
draw it.
Yeah. Who's up
yeah,
next?
makes sense.
It's James.
Hey.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm gonna take the one behind me.
Okay,
Yeah.
before you do that,
Right.
what are you gunning for and what don't you want?
So I'm hoping to get Scorn, and I do not want Menoth.
Okay.
Something about holy and not nurgly, I don't know.
Too clean.
Makes
The
sense.
one right behind me. It's
Makes sense.
gotta be fake.
I'm gonna laugh,
And-
I'm gonna laugh when he gets scored.
Scorn because elephants?
What did I get?
You got me enough.
No! Ah, okay. Well, we know who's trading what.
All right. So let
This box
them
here.
know what units you got.
So I got Exemplar Incinerators.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Kinda look like
I'll
Terminator.
just pass them to you.
It's a
Thank
fun
you.
game.
Yo, steal is
I got,
fun. Well, steal is fun.
Guardian Indicator Heavy
Whatever.
Warjack.
Okay, there you go.
Short arms, little stubby guy here. There.
Yeah.
There you go. That makes more sense.
We got a Protectorate Menoth Battle Group,
Mm-hmm.
which will have Malachus, the Burning Truth for the Warcaster. We got
Big boy.
Judicator / Revelator, Colossal Warjack.
That's actually a really cool looking model.
It actually really is super cool. He's got little turrets like on his shoulders.
Yeah, that gotta mess you up. Like.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I couldn't fight
Back when
that
we were
guy.
playing, there was no
Some
colossals, right?
Nice.
That's
Nice.
crazy.
It's a good looking list right there.
Yep.
Magic TV land, you just do that.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. There you go.
Everyone ready for another
Yeah.
name? Or
What's
wait.
the next name?
So I picked a box so I can't trade or any of that stuff.
That's it.
I see.
You can
You have to
choose
steal or pick a box. Okay.
Nick.
Ooh.
Graham, give me that.
Oh,
I wasn't expecting that.
No, you should expect it. You should expect
no.
So that now forces Graham to pick a box.
Yeah.
or steal.
Or
that. Or steal. You can steal the Menoth. You can totally get the Menoth.
Wow.
So give us a little insight. Why are you stealing that?
So, like, what I want is literally anything. But I
You
just
want to screw Graham
I
over.
just want to screw Graham over for sure. Yeah, I'm also not into the Menoth. I just don't like the style as much. But I don't know. I feel like after looking at these, they're all pretty
This
cool.
dude with like
They
a
are pretty
cannon
cool,
on the
like-
back
You
was
just can't bear to part with
super cool.
Yeah.
He's like, gotta look at it one more time.
Hey, thanks for being a great sport.
Ah, you just. Alright, I'm gonna take the one directly behind me.
Do it.
All right.
I don't want Mena.
You're gonna get Signar. You're totally gonna get Signar.
Nope, I got Retribution.
All right.
Which is actually my second choice, because they look pretty cool. I got the Helios Hyperion. It's
Sweet.
pretty neat. It's got a big robot there. I got the Banshee Demon and Sphinx Heavy Warjack. I got some Risovus.
Ricevest, yeah.
Risovus Defenders, little LV Welvies running around. I got some tokens. And I got the Retribution of Sky Battle Group with Magister Helena.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Cool.
Elves.
All right. There's only 2 of us left.
Let's go,
No
PJ.
pressure.
Come on,
No
baby.
pressure.
Does Nick get to choose then?
Yep.
Nick gets to draw?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Even though, yeah, Graham just talked.
Which one of you guys wants to go first?
This guy right here.
Whatever you draw first. It's a lottery.
Jason.
No! Come on, man. Snap. You steal it?
Can I steal?
Wait, okay, so what are you
So,
hoping for?
I really wanted Cricks,
Oh yeah.
just because of the.
Yeah, I mean they're really cool, but
They're really.
That's
just,
pretty cool.
I like the creepy, chaosy bad guys. Pretty much, I'm always going to go for the creepy, chaosy bad guys.
For sure.
Right. Now, even though I didn't want Menoth, my one I absolutely didn't want I put down was Signar. So
Okay.
if I do end up with Menoth, I'm not going to cry about it, but I don't want the Ultramarines.
So it's a 50-50 chance.
So yeah, literally, I have a 50-50 chance of drawing that, or I could just steal Cricks from Nick. Can I though?
you totally
Yeah,
can.
yeah. It's
Okay,
a
it's a new round.
I'm not gonna like it.
I
But
thought
you
if it was
can.
just stolen, I couldn't.
No, this
it's a
round
brand
is a
new
new
round.
round.
Okay.
New round.
So
Yeah.
if I steal, then somebody else can't steal it again in this round. Is
No.
what you're saying?
But,
Only Adam's turn left.
Until my turn, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it because I really want the Crick.
Oh, snap! Here it goes!
And I'm gonna force Nick to actually open a box this time.
Well, no, he could steal.
Oh, I suppose you can steal one of the others. Yeah, you could.
Graham?
Some Menoth?
Pass it down.
Are you
Oh,
Pass it
boy!
down.
Jeez.
Controversial.
You just want to make me
he's
sad.
like,
don't
You
you?
don't get to keep anything.
He's.
I want to take all your toys away.
You just want to make sure you get Signar.
Come on down.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
also got a 50-50 shot at taking Signar this time around too, eh? So
Grabs get some of
I'm gonna get stuck with Signar, and I'm gonna toss it in the trash or go
Some
on.
Menoth.
So just take Mina now.
I don't want Mena.
even though I wanted
Let me
Cricks,
actually look at this
yeah.
guy. I might
even
want
though I
Mena.
wanted
It's
Cricks, the
pretty
reason
cool.
I stole it this time around too was because I knew that Graham wouldn't be able to steal it.
Stop
from me.
saying that.
Smart.
Because I knew that was the one he wanted too. So
Smart.
I kind of like the caster guy being like a. Looks kind of Dark Soulsy.
Just imagine you don't paint it white. You could make it a lot
No,
darker.
these
looking.
guys look
oh, you can pay him however you want.
Goofy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got all 4. He's got all 4 boxes. Does that mean that he's taking? I just
James,
have to
you
slide
should
this
be
over?
selling that.
I feel robbed.
So everything's been stolen. That means James has to pick.
Are you stealing
Yeah.
it?
Right?
I'm thinking. Right?
This is like
Thank
You got them all right in front of you, man.
You just stole
Jeopardy-
it.
Jeopardy
Literally
theme
stole
I
song.
can't steal that, and I can't steal that back, right?
No,
Yeah.
correct. You gotta go new and get screwed on the
I can't
Signar.
steal the Cricks.
No.
No.
No,
you're
you
50
just stole it this round.
You have a 50-50 shot of drawing Signar, or you can just take the Protectorate.
I'd rather go with
and hope
Scoring.
somebody
You know
else.
what?
So
I'm
hope
going.
somebody
I'm
else
taking
does
my.
it.
Oh, it's Signar for sure.
Flip
Why
of a
should I
coin.
listen to anything?
Signar.
you say?
It's Signar
You're
for
dead
sure.
to
Flip of a coin.
I'll take the one with behind
Is
Jason.
that Signar?
Here
You know
comes
it.
your
You know
Signar
it.
army, bro. Here comes your Signar army.
Nope.
You got the elephants?
Hey!
I got the elephant.
Oh!
I'm cool with that. You know, honestly.
Won the coin.
These
flip.
guys are pretty neat. I got an elephant man.
They do look.
Followed by Beastmaster Zakar. I like
Cool.
that. Kind of sounds Klingon.
Yeah, kind of.
We got some Cyclops Savages. Haha, that's what they call me. Cyclops Raider. Pretty cool.
Cyclops.
Cyclopsman. And then a Cyclops Brute. There you
Oh.
go. We got the whole.
We got all the Cyclops.
Let's see
the
the,
whole family.
see that
Whole
Hydra thing?
family
Let's see
of
that.
Cyclops. I'm waiting. You wait. Just wait.
Just get it out of
Like
there.
hills have eyes.
I got templates, huh? I guess these
Templates?
guys use templates. Cool.
Instead of little.
I think they all would.
Yeah.
I got another elephant cannoneer, gladiator, or
Oh, it's
sentry.
because that's Hordes. These are Warmachine.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Hordes.
Yeah.
Must be lying.
And then yeah, we got the Desert Hydra.
Come
Which
on!
is
That
cool,
guy's
which
so
is
cool.
Pretty badass
It
looking.
is a bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's the best model here.
Yeah, that is a really cool model. There we go, one more down, so.
All right. Well, we know it's
There's
me.
no point in
Who is
drawing a
it?
name.
Yeah, should we draw? Maybe I put 2 names in there. We'll see.
Bob, who's Bob?
All right. Here we go. So give me them elves, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gunning for the retribution.
Ah, jeez.
Retribution is mine.
what are you gonna do next? You can
Jason?
steal any of these 3.
Jason?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna be a jerk.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh!
Buddy. Sorry, buddy.
Oh snap!
Just here, let me move these back so you just pass it on and slide it along.
You're making enemies right from the start.
He's only doing it.
It's okay.
Yeah, he's only
I-
doing it to get at us. He probably doesn't.
I want to see those guys. Because Nick's a
Oh
good painter.
man! So now I gotta either steal
Or pick.
or
take
open the
Signar.
box.
Or take the mystery box. You don't know what's in there. You don't know what's in there.
Obviously, it's Signar, and that was the one I voted I didn't want. So now I have to choose one of these 2, and it's probably gonna have to be the rhinos.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Sorry.
taking the elephants.
Yeah.
Now this is a crucial
Just 'cause
decision for
crosses
Graham.
and
This is
stuff.
a crucial
Yeah.
decision
Oh, I
for
can
Graham.
steal those retribution, eh?
No, you can't steal any of these.
Just
You can
stolen.
only take
Oh, was that this round?
It was this round.
Yeah, it was because it was your
Everything's
choice.
been
It
stolen.
was your
Yeah,
choice.
you can take meat on.
Oh
So-
my god.
So he either has to
Seriously?
take the Memoth or go with the Signar, who he also
This
didn't
is the
want.
worst choice.
Well, you have to give that up either way.
Man, this is.
Who's
I've
getting
never
stuck with Signar?
felt more
Question.
robbed in my life.
I feel bad. Way to be a good sport about it.
Sorry.
Just remember,
It's okay,
it's
I
all
felt wrong
Nick's
when
fault.
Nick-
Hey, no.
Nick
This
took
is how the
the,
game works. I'm just playing by the rules.
Is there not
Play by the rules.
tokens to go with this one?
No,
No, like templates.
Yeah. Huh.
Alright, well, I guess I'll grab these guys then.
Oh, stolen!
There we go.
Because I really don't want Signar. That means it's time.
Thus the game ends. Let's see what he gets.
Like it's a mystery. But we don't know what Signar models are in
It's
here.
Meanoth again.
Alright, so why don't you read out what you actually get?
I got the Hurricane, Storm Wall, and Lightning Pod Colossal.
Cool.
Nice.
Look at that
It's
guy.
a
That is a really cool
He's
model.
got like lightning fists. It looks
Yeah.
like almost
It's
like
pretty cool.
lightning coil fists. We got the Signar Battle Group with Major Beth Maddox is the Warcaster.
Ooh, that.
We got a Stormclad Reliant Heavy Warjack. We got a Cyclone Defender Ironclad Heavy Warjack. And also a Sentinel Light Warjack. And a couple of
And
tokens.
Nice.
Alright.
Great. So thus concludes.
No, he can, oh no, he chose the box.
No, thus concludes the White Elephant portion. So now we have all of the factions written down that we wanted to make sure we did not end up with. I chose Crix. I did not end up with it. What did you choose?
I choose Menoth.
You
So
chose
I'm
Menoth?
good, all good.
Do you not have
I'm good.
Menoth? Which one did you choose?
I chose Signar as the one I didn't want, so.
And you don't have
I'm
it.
good there.
James, what did you pick?
I chose Menoth as the one I didn't want.
And you don't have it. Great. Graham?
I chose
Signar, obviously.
Sure.
And you don't have it. So,
No.
guys, the White Elephant thus
No
concludes.
trades.
No trades.
Okay.
We have 2 months to get this stuff painted, all right, with a small extension because of the LVO. So approximately 2 months to paint this all up and build it, and then we will play 10 games each on camera.
I expect 50 battle, no, 40 battle robots.
Wow, but they'll be against each other.
Ah, true.
Yeah, so, but there you go. Guys, I'm excited. Let's now review how we're feeling about what we ended up with. All right, let's start over here.
Yeah, I feel really good that I got to ruin Graham's day. That felt awesome.
Like 4 times.
4 times. I also don't like opening up new boxes, so I feel like you guys did a really good job. But these are awesome models.
Yeah.
I love the style of Kirk's. I'm pumped.
Cool.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do good with it. Retribution was an army I actually started, so I have like 2 or 3 other models for, and maybe like 1 unit infantry for Retribution. So maybe it'll add some variety, which would be nice. And yeah, I just love their aesthetic, so I'm super pumped. What do you?
I think I'm happy with Scorn. I mean, they would have been maybe my second or third choice. Yeah, I'd say second choice actually, probably. Plus, like you guys said, that looks amazing.
Yeah, that's an awesome.
Yeah. Plus, like I said, I used to play Hordes, not Warmachine, so I'm actually kind of hyped about the fact that this is the only Hordes army in the pile, as opposed to the other 4 being Warmachine.
Yeah, you're gonna be playing a different game than we are.
That's true. No, I do remember back in the day it was a little lopsided. I think Hordes had a little bit of an advantage over Warmachine in the way it worked back, at least in the first iteration of this game.
Yeah, I agree with that summation, but maybe it's balanced now.
Yeah, well, we're 2 editions later, right? So it's not going to be the same game at all.
Yeah. How you feeling, James?
I'm feeling pretty good. Actually, after looking at those Menoth models, I'm almost disappointed I didn't get that army.
Wow.
They're pretty badass.
Are you?
That big guy looks awesome.
Are you proposing a trade to Greame?
Well,
for
he definitely
Sigma?
doesn't want Sigma. So I'm stuck with these, but these are still.
Let me see.
Alright.
Cannon trade?
He's considering. He's considering, folks.
Forget it.
That was the one he didn't want, right?
They look like Dark Angels. kinda.
Sorry,
They
Beth.
look like Dark, and he was trying
What do
to
you know
appeal
about
to
Dark Angels? Not much, obviously.
I tried. Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. These are gonna be fun to paint.
Great.
Can't
How you
blame
feeling,
free
man?
model.
I don't know. I feel betrayed,
Train.
abused, emotionally scarred. I once considered Nick my friend, but no longer.
Sorry, man.
I wanted either Retribution or Crix, and I got neither. So I'm just rolling with the punches here. That being said, I think the Warcaster on this guy looks pretty cool. It's very like Dark Soulsy, so
Right on.
I'm gonna try and make the best of a bad situation.
There you guys have it. So, folks, that's it. Stay tuned as we'll be posting updates as we paint stuff. I'll be collecting works in progress pictures and all that kind of stuff.
There you go.
Maybe even we'll show up and get video blogs. How you doing with painting them, and you know we'll get some funny stuff that way. So we'll just keep you updated, and then stay tuned for battle reports where we start to field these new armies. And yeah, thank you for Privateer Press for making a sweet game, and we're excited about getting into it. And guys, that's it. If you like this video, jump down there, hit subscribe. If you really like this video, we'd love if you could join our Patreon to continue to support everything we do here on the channel, like stuff like this. And stay tuned for battle reports in the future. Guys, we'll see you at our next encounter.
Like a monkey in a rocket on his way back home. Okay.